It's Music Reviews. We're back, and it's number 5. Episode number 5. We've done 60 songs out of 75. That's insane. And we're here. We've made it to the S tier. The S tier. These are the greatest tracks that were submitted to me. Some of these songs are some of the best I've ever heard. That's a lot of credit to some of you people, but it's true. I feel like there should be a fireworks or something. I mean, this is a big deal. I've even put on my cable knit to commemorate this landmark. And without further ado, let's just go. Let's just catapult into our S tiers. Number 14, Soweto Baby by DJ Maphorisa, WizKid, and DJ Bucks. And what do we got here? This is banging. Of course, we're in S tier. There's no L's taken. There's no losses at all, right? This instrumental. I'll start with the instrumental. This guitar texture on the bottom, it's lush and it's good. The drums, they're good. There's no the vocals, also good. It's a little dance track. The groove of this. Okay, look, these guys are from Africa, all of them. There's some English parts, but they speaking in this African language. I don't know it. I have no experience with African languages. The best thing about this, and this is, Africa in general just goes crazy with this, is rhythm. I mean, the rhythm is I mean, if you want rhythm, if you want like music to dance to, music to groove to, you got to go to Africa and look at their stuff, because that's where it came from. That's like the origin of rhythm. I mean, all in all, this song is great. It's awesome. It's one of the best dance tracks I've heard, and that's why it's an S. Next, we got Fork in the Path, the Soul Clap remix by Life on Planets, 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Pretty lengthy, but it is house, and we got to show some house love in here, okay? The house love comes out in the S tier because that's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. You don't like house? That's not the door. The door is there, but that's the window, and you can throw yourself out of it. This song is on a remix album, okay? And this remix is not even the most popular remix of Fork in the Path on the album. The most popular remix is the David Marston and Dan Isco remix with 5 million plays. The Soul Clap remix has 43,217 plays. 18 now, because I just played it again. But I think it's better. It takes a while for all house music, you have to earn it. The voice comes in pretty late, but the voice is buttery smooth, suave. But where the song gets good, where it really gets good, where the reason this is on S tier is 4 minutes and 23 seconds. It's 4:23. I'm telling you, you just gotta go experience it. Yeah, So I think it's a piano. There's a piano. It's on the left side. You can hear it on the kind of the left side. It's panned off to the left. And the chords, they're crazy. They're so subtle. They're masterful. It's a masterclass. I don't even know how to explain it. Like I can't even. Yeah. Anyways, the rest of this song is really solid, but this part alone, just this phrase with the piano and the chords, it's a banger. It's S tier. I think if this segment was looped as its house track standalone, it would be more compelling. But you do have to earn it, though, which is probably why it's better, I think. It's still good. I mean, I don't even know where you find this stuff, man. I mean, we've got voice crack. Sticky Hulks by the Theocs. Okay, this first with the album cover here. The album cover is sick. Look at it. Look at it. How do you not like that? Holy crap. That aside, this song, it plays around with these cool progressions, these really cool melodies for the intro with this quaint little synth. It's probably actually an organ. It starts very innocuously, but then at 109, this guitar comes in. Crazy. With the force of 1,000 suns comes in to set the stage for this fragile little voice. It's so quaint and it's so unassuming, and it's such a contrast to the heavy guitar, the oppressive guitar. It's a great use of the oppressive power of pedaling and an overdrive on guitars. The guitar solo 215 is awesome, full of these little eccentricities, and then you get a repeat of this entire sequence at about 4:35, which there's an even better guitar solo phrase. I mean, the rest of the song is kind of just the guitar exploring ideas, going from rage to calm, but man, very intriguing. and exceptional instrumentation. I mean, this is like cream of the crop: bass, drums, guitar, lead vocal. Like, and there's probably more in this. There's probably synths, organs, whatever. But this is, you know, I mean, what even? I mean, it says garage punk. I don't know the genre, but it's freaking sick, dude. It's S. It's S. I don't just like it. I love it. That's why it's an S tier. S tier. S tier. Doesn't get better than that, does it? This is the well-tempered clavier. I'm just going to say clavier. I'm not going to have this discussion again. I'm not going to embarrass myself again. Let's just say clavier. If I'm wrong, I don't care. The BVW 848 C-sharp major fugue, not prelude, fugue. I generally prefer fugues on the WTC more than preludes, actually. My favorite is the C minor, but they're all exceptional. It is the art of the fugue, right? I mean, this is probably the foundational text for fugue writing. Just a brief explanation of what's going on here, right? The fugue is a very particular musical form. The fugue is essentially a very mathematically precise, clockwork-like musical form, where you're writing to very, very strict rules. So to be honest, there's not a lot of leeway in terms of what you're allowed to write. There's very few decisions you can make, but the ones you do make are very important. Listening to this kind of music is like brushing your teeth. It just feels good for your soul. You know, I mean, you don't brush your teeth for the hell of it. You do it because it cleans you, because it makes your teeth white. Because just like this music makes your mind, it cleans your mind. It's mathematically pure. For all the stuff you may have going on in your life, there's stress, there's a lot of bad music. You're probably listening to a lot of bad music on a day-to-day basis. And this, if you listen to the well-tempered clavier all through, you will be cleansed of that. And that's what this fugue is. It's a mathematically perfect piece of music that will cleanse your soul. If you're ever feeling gunky, if your head is ever feeling crowded and mushy and you can't think, just put it on. Just sit there and just let it drain out all the crap. Because this is the real stuff. Thank you, Bach. Thank you for submitting. Next up, we've got Levels by Avicii, breaking into the top 10 here. As you can see, I am a little bit unashamedly biased towards dance, house music, etc. But this is more EDM. And honestly, this is one of, if not the greatest EDM song ever made. This is kind of on the level of... Oh my god. I mean, you heard it in 2011-12 when it came out, and you probably liked it. Or you didn't, but you know it, and you respect it. There's many versions. To me, it doesn't really matter because it's so timeless that it doesn't matter if you listen to the radio or the original. Even the instrumental. I mean, the vocals are wonderful, but it still stands on its own, the instrumental. It doesn't matter what version you listen to, you can't deny. You can't deny that it's an S tier song. You can't. Can you? Cybele's Reverie by Stereolab. This is a French song. I don't know if it is French, but it's in French. We certainly got a string opening here. It's a very scratchy, not so nice string. Not a very smooth string, but we'll take it. I mean, we'll take it. String backings in the chorus. Very beautiful vocal line. In my opinion, the vocals are fairly overpowered by the instrumentation, but I assume that's kind of a stylistic choice. I mean, listening to some of the other songs by Stereolab, I couldn't actually hear whether or not it was in French or English. It just kind of sounded like the suggestion of singing, like someone was singing in the studio across the street, and they like happened to get it on the pickup, and they just decided to leave it in because it sounded nice. 130, great synth change, punctuated by string chord stabs. The main reason we're putting this in S is probably because of the voice, because the voice is just really exceptional. And you know why? Because I can understand it. That's why. Because all the other French music that's been submitted to me, I can't understand because they're rapping too fast or singing too fast. But this one, the French is basic. I can understand Jardin, okay? It's garden, it's not hard. I don't have to listen to... On to the next one, number 8. Oh, we're running out here. We've got Ward by C418 on Minecraft Volume Beta, which I don't know if it should be on Volume Beta. There's a big debate, Volume Beta or Volume Alpha, which is the superior album. This song, Ward, is technically in both, because this song existed in the game along with all of the other music discs on Volume Beta before the Volume Beta album actually released. So you could argue that it predates this album, so technically it should be on Alpha. Or you could argue that the moon landing was faked. Or you could argue, I don't know, you could argue Alpha and Beta, Volume Alpha and Volume Beta represent two different games. I think this is probably the only way to see it. Minecraft Volume Alpha is the single-player experience that you receive playing Minecraft predominantly before, let's say, the 1.0 release, I think, in beta. And the Volume Beta represents the multiplayer experience, which kind of flourished in the mid-2010s after the single-player blew up on YouTube. Minecraft as a single-player experience is vastly, vastly different than the multiplayer side. I think it's also appropriately reflected in the instrumentation. I mean, a single-player, in Volume Alpha, you have piano, mostly. A couple of synths, but mostly piano. Volume Beta is mostly synths. Jeez, Minecraft's gotta be my most played game, and what is it, 2022 now? I mean, I started playing in 2011. I've been playing this game for 11 years. That's like older than some people have been alive. I've been playing this game longer than some people have been alive. That's... No. Anyways, Minecraft as a soundtrack is probably second all-time for game soundtracks. Second only to, of course, Jeremy Soul's Skyrim, which is not contestable, by the way, but C418 did an exceptional job with the Minecraft soundtracks, and everybody knows them, and they're unforgettable. So, what are you gonna do? S tier, S tier, S tier. La próxima canción, Me Maten, de Tangana, Cristiano Ronaldo. Vamos, esa canción es todo orgánico. No puedo encontrar la versión studio, quizás es la única, no sé. El coro, qué lindo. Los acordes de la guitarra y las armonías del coro y además la estructura. Esa canción se construye y deconstruye en ondas. Sustancioso. That's what I wrote. What does that mean? I have to admit that word I Google translated, and I hope it's right. En general es una canción linda y yo me gusta mucho. Y yo lo pone en mi playlist. This song is so pretty. So pretty. And it's all organic, too. It's all, like, live. I don't even know how they did this live. I couldn't find a studio version, which I wanted to find, but honestly, this version, the Tiny Desk version, which is an NPR thing. I think it's the only version, but it works. It works for me. The best part of this song, undoubtedly, is the group of people singing. Like the choir. I guess it's not really choir. The chorus. Let's say the chorus. It is beautiful. I mean, wow. The guitar chords, the choral harmonies, and also the structure. I mean, it's hard to find fault in this. It is a really beautiful song. This song also oscillates in waves. It builds up and then descends, and it builds up and then descends. Yeah, I mean, in general, thanks. I mean, this is exceptional. And this is number 7 out of 75. Me Maten. What does that mean? Something kills me. It kills me? They kill me? What? Me Maten? Me Maten. That's they kill me, right? It kills me. My mates. No, wait, that's Dutch. Spanish. España. Kill me. Is that an order? Is that a command? Me mates would be like, you kill me. Why me maten? Me maten? Like, they kill? Why? I don't know why me maten. I don't know why they're supposed to kill me. Maybe you can explain that to me. In the meantime, muchas gracias. Bloody Samaritan by Ayra, Starr, with 2 R's. This song's awesome. Okay, beautiful string introduction, and then out of nowhere, I mean, I didn't expect this. This dance beat, this Latin dance beat, just slaps you in the face, and it is banging. It is so good, crisp too. It's not overwhelming, you know, but it's just a perfect, like, I mean, they couldn't have picked better drums. They could not have picked better drums over this texture. It's crisp, it's clean, it's not overwhelming, and it's still got a lot of punch and a lot of groove. This girl is from West Africa. Her accent is awesome. I love what it brings to the track. There's this very blue synth in the backing that kind of has a riser, like the volume is on a riser where it comes up and then it just like drops on the bass kick, and that just sounds so good. There's a heavy reverb sax sample on this too. Pedaled out, subtle e-guitar in the back. Overall, I mean, the construction of this track is flawless, in my opinion, and the vibe, it's amazing. It's amazing. It really is. It really is an amazing song, and I mean, it's one of my favorite dance tracks I've heard, and I've never heard it before. I hope it's not a TikTok song. That would really ruin it for me. I mean, I don't know. I don't have TikTok, so like I wouldn't know, you know. But, you know, even if this is a TikTok song, it's still good. Okay, just because it's a TikTok song doesn't mean it's bad. Honestly, TikTok, they gotta get rid of that shit, dude.